What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Sorta Interesting podcast, and welcome back to our Matrix series review, where we are reviewing all three Matrix movies leading up to the release of Matrix Resurrection. Sorry, today we're reviewing Matrix Revolutions, but Matrix Resurrections comes out to HBO Max and theaters today. My name is Christian Patam, and with me, as always, is jolly old Saint Myles himself. He's going to stuff your stockings, egg his nog, roast his chestnuts, and make that Yuletide gay for the last time. Happy holidays, everybody. Myles, let's get right into it. We got a long one today because we got to do a mini side podcast today, and we're going to talk about Spider-Man No Way Fucking Home, everyone. If you haven't seen it, I'm sorry for you, but you gotta go watch it right now. We're gonna do a spoiler review right now, so if you haven't seen it, please go fast forward to the our review part of Matrix. But right now we're going to talk about Spider-Man. Myles, initial impressions of Spider-Man No Way Home.
Initial impressions of Spider-Man. Well, you and I saw it before all.
We saw it twice. Yeah, thank God.
We saw it twice. Yeah. It was amazing. It was a perfect blend of just like everything that you've come to expect from like what you've been hearing as far as who was in it,
right?
And then some, and then like just so emotional, just so like
was not expecting that at all.
Like very like you and I cried, man.
Oh my God, dude. Cried both times. Unbelievable. Did not know I was going to be crying both times. First time for sure, bawling my eyes out. Didn't realize I was going to be crying again for the second time. Came locked and loaded with the tissues the second time.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. It just shows you how much like you're invested into this, and what installment is what Spider-Man movie is this? This is
fuck. I don't even know. So 3 for Toby.
8th Spider-Man movie. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2 for Andy, and then now it's gonna be 3, so 8 total Spider-Mans.
This journey that we've gone through, and then just the build up, and it just did not disappoint. There was a lot going on here, a lot to unpack, and I'm fortunate that we were able to be we're alive to see that.
Dude, I mean, it's a culmination of 20 years of Spider-Man, Myles, like going back way to our childhood. So, I mean, it's crazy thinking about how we had Toby, and then the generation after us
we grew up on that,
had Andrew Garfield, and then now this generation with Tom Holland, and all of us coming together for this one fucking movie. And it completely blew my mind away. I remember maybe a couple of weeks before the movie came out, Kevin Feige was like, I want everybody to just keep your expectations low. We're not going to be going crazy. And I was like, after watching the movie, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, Kevin Feige? This exceeded everybody's expectations. Nobody was expecting anything like this. I mean, I totally thought it was going to be just a little flash in the pan. Hey, Tobey Maguire's here. Andy's here. All right, I'll see you later. No, they stuck around for a majority of the movie after that. Had a major fight. And them coming together and fucking doing that fucking pose on top of the Statue of Liberty. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Are you fucking kidding me, man? Oh.
And then that like, you know, when you're doing like Marvel versus Capcom, and you got like they're coming.
Oh my God,
that fighting when they're all three of them against Sandman, Electro, and the Lizard, dude. That part was just,
and I love how they all fight their own villains too, their own past villains. It's fucking, oh my God. But the kicker for me was probably for everybody was Willem Dafoe. Was not expecting him to be killing it as hard as he did. Amazing, dude. I actually the first time I watched it, up until the heel turn that he does, I was like, oh man, is this the Willem Dafoe we're gonna get for the whole fucking movie? Just like this kind of turn good Willem Dafoe. Yeah, like after he smashed the mask, I was like, oh man, like this is gonna be the Willem Dafoe. And then he does that heel turn and he goes back to that's a good trick you got there, Spider-Man. And I was like, oh shit, it's fucking popping off. And that fucking first fight, dude, we talked about that after when he's fucking just power bombing him through fucking floors of that apartment. Dude. going hard with the goddamn fight choreography, dude. Amazing.
That fight scene, like there's so much of this movie that I just replay in my head so much. Like that fight scene, that powerbomb through the. I talked about that the first time. Like I was like, we were talking about that fight scene. Oh my god, it was beautiful to watch, and I love the way that they constructed this this like tattered version of
amazing.
Like it was like a mixture of like the Green Goblin and Hobgoblin, right? It was just
so
like
cool how he's wearing the sweater after the fight. It gets all torn up, and it's just the hood part left. It's fucking perfect the way they
like tattered. It's Yeezy season 5,
totally. But of course, you know, the emotional moments at the end, fucking not even before that with Andrew Garfield catching fucking Mary Jane. I was not expecting, I was kind of expecting that, but I wasn't expecting it to hit that hard emotionally. Right when he catches her, she's like, "Are you okay?" And then he's like, "Yep, I'm good." And he starts fucking crying, and I start crying. It's like, oh my, God.
The more I think about it, you know, the
redemption.
Tom Holland gave a great performance. You know, he was beaten, broken, bloodied. He lost so much, and you could see the pain. But I don't know, Andrew Garfield, for some reason, in my opinion, just gave this it was him, and then it was just so much more. Like it was Amazing Spider-Man with good writers. This is
the Andrew Garfield that we should have gotten.
This Andrew Garfield always brought it. Like they just wrote him bad. Like, you know, he was good. Like, I always reference, like, if you've ever seen Hacksaw Ridge, you've seen him acting his best. Like that is fantastic. Him
in Social Network, amazing too.
Oh yeah. Mark, he's just walking in. Are you jacked in now?
I mean, we talked shit about, you know, the Amazing Spider-Man movies in our past podcasts, but I think honestly this cemented my favorite Spider-Man. I think it is Andrew Garfield, just from the depth of his character, man. Like the way he was talking about how after Gwen died, he stopped pulling his punches, and he was talking to Tom Holland. He was like, "I don't want you to be like me. Like don't do what I."
Oh yeah, he's got a body count.
Yeah, like
he got a body count back over there.
He's been through some shit after the last movie.
He has.
And it's like, man, that absolutely cemented my favorite Spider-Man.
Dude, he probably lost the most. He's like, he feels responsible for Gwen's
directly responsible.
Death, directly responsible. Gwen's death and Uncle Ben. Like, you can't get much worse than that. Like, he's in a lowest of lows.
Yeah, at least Toby has, you know, Kirsten Dunst. He's got his MJ, and then
he's still
during the movie, you know,
he did lose his best friend.
That's true. Yeah, but he had that coming. He's a fucking
he had that coming.
Yeah, and then actually, what's his name? Tom Holland also, not Tom Holland. Andrew Garfield also lost what's his name, the other Green Goblin too. They were friends too, so like, he lost a lot, man. Like, yeah, but you know, at the very end as well, where they had to wipe the slate clean with wiping the memory. God, man, that got me so hard too. That whole "I love you" scene with MJ, and then Ned especially after they did that last handshake, and he's like, "I'll find you. I promise, I'll find you." It's like, God damn, fucking gets me every goddamn time, dude.
You saw it coming a mile away with how, because they wiped the slate. It's as soon as you saw, like, when he showed that Band-Aid, and I was like, yeah, he doesn't want to hurt her again. You know, he's done.
Their lives are better off without him.
That's like the hero way. Just like.
Fuck, that's the best part. That quote sticks with me even to this day. After when he's talking to the other Spider-Mans, and they're like, "Hey, this is what we do. We gotta be the hero. This is the sacrifice we gotta make." And I'm like, God damn. That's why Spider-Man and Batman will always be the best superheroes for me. They're super relatable. They're always down to earth. But the only thing is, Batman has, you know, he has the happy ending sometimes, right? He gets with like Selena Kyle. They eventually have a kid together. Spider-Man never has the happy ending in any iteration of the comic books. It's always a sad ending for him. That's why he will always be my favorite superhero in all of Marvel. But goddamn, what a fucking movie!
As you get older, you start to realize, like, those sad, like, endings that you hate to see, but you know is necessary, becomes more and more like, yeah, this is what makes it good. This is what makes it riveting. This is like, man, this hurts. This cuts a lot deeper than like the all right, they lived happily ever
Yeah,
after.
it's deeper than superhero stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But and then we get the what was the post? Was there a middle credit scene? I can't
Oh,
remember.
did you notice real quick? So in that coffee shop,
Hmm.
when he walked in at the end, he was gonna say that I love you.
Yeah.
MJ was wearing that
Oh, the
the
necklace.
broken black
Yeah.
dahlia or whatever necklace
Right.
that he gave her from back in. So she's still wearing that.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know if she
she's
played.
like,
I just wondered where she got it from. You're like,
yeah,
that's
she's like, what
cool.
the hell is this? This is kind of dope. This is just broken like me. I like it. So I don't know. Maybe they're trying to hang on to something there. And yeah, I think that before we get to after credits, there was I saw this is all speculation and shit, but like the how Tobes got stabbed at the end.
Oh my god, dude! I thought they were gonna kill him off.
He was supposed to.
Oh,
He was supposed to die.
I'm glad they didn't, because I probably would have
And
lost my fucking shit if they would have killed our. That's our Spider-Man, Miles. They can't do that to us. Do
I
not
know
kill
they can't do that.
our Spider-Man. Do not do that,
Dude,
to
I
us.
I was like I had a ball in my throat.
Yeah, us millennials, we've been through enough in this life. Please do not take this away from us, our guy. So
He said he's willing to come back, not carry a movie, but be a
yeah.
supporting role, which makes sense because him and Andrew are probably gonna be in Secret Wars.
Oh right, okay. And Andrew, if they could probably make another one for Andrew.
Yeah, they
He's young
could.
enough. He could
They said that
absolutely get
Sony
another
really
one.
liked
Yeah.
how much. Do they? It's second all time right now. Like it's
Oh
just
yeah.
behind Endgame
I
as
think
far
it's
as how
gonna.
much money
I
they
think it's
made
probably
so
gonna
far.
surpass it soon. Yeah.
It's gonna be tough because we got COVID still.
Ah,
And
fuck. That
you know,
sucks. That's right. God
yeah,
damn it.
it would have passed it for sure. I have no doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in my mind. If Coach would have put us in fourth quarter, I would have
Ain't
taken
no
state.
doubt in my mind.
Ain't no doubt in my mind. I have no doubt that it would have taken, but where it went, like Sony was really happy, and it just makes you think like maybe there is a possibility that he's gonna come back for future projects. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
there was like old emails from Sony, like they wanted Garfield to be their guy going into the MCU, but negotiations fell through and stuff like that. So, but yeah, Andrew Garfield definitely my favorite Spider-Man now. But what mid-credit scene with the return of Tom Hardy, and then the immediate departure of Tom Hardy. Thank God.
Of Tom Hardy.
Thank God. We did not need that. They
Something tells me there's still gonna be a Venom 3, and they're gonna tie
most
something
likely,
in.
yeah.
But they're probably gonna kill off this Eddie Brock. I don't know. I hope so. And then
I mean,
hopefully
he could always come back as like a variant, like Tom Hardy could come back as like a variant of.
he
of
could because the
Eddie Brock.
symbiote
Yeah.
is still. And I never watched the Venom, but I did watch the end credit scene for the tie-in,
Mhm.
and about how the symbiote was talking about how they have a hive mind with all the other symbiotes
Oh.
across all the universes. So that's
Right.
how come he knew Peter Parker, and he knew Tom Holland Peter Parker. They probably, and then the symbiote from
Toby.
Toby. Yeah, that's probably how they knew, because he says they all have a hive mind from like 80 billion or 80 million years or something like that across the
Oh,
universe.
okay.
And yeah, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool how they tied that in, I guess. But it makes sense too.
They just took the good part, took the symbiote, said goodbye,
Yeah.
Tom Hardy, thank you, but no thank you for your service.
Fuck, man, Tom Hardy. I mean, I can't get mad because he played one of the greatest villains in comic book movie history.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard to live up, but
dude.
I mean, he took that role of Eddie Brock just so way over the top, just too much of that accent. Even in this post credit scene, it's like, oh god, this is too much still. But
So, wait.
his accent just too
Big
much,
green
man.
guy?
Yeah, his New York, a big green guy. Is that what you're talking about? The purple guy with some gems. Is that what you're talking about? Because
No,
what?
they don't like-
The aliens I know, they don't like no gems. I'm like, oh Jesus
Like
Christ.
brains.
And then talking to fucking footballer's life over here.
Oh,
Fucking
Danny
Ted Lasso.
Rojas.
Yeah, Danny Rojas. Rojas. But yeah, and then the fucking end credit scene. Was not expecting a full-on trailer for that new Doctor Strange movie, which looks fucking awesome. And then
it just dropped to that trailer.
Yeah, I just saw that recently, and then bringing in the fucking what if Doctor Strange, the evil Doctor Strange, is fucking amazing. Cannot wait for that.
Dude, the Illuminati's gonna be in it.
What?
Yeah.
No.
And then Mr. Fantastic has joined the Illuminati. They just announced it.
Yeah, so Illuminati's made up of, do you know the Illuminati?
Dr. Xavier.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Patrick Stewart's supposed to...
That's what I've heard as well. That's what I've fucking heard as well.
So will I. I don't know the full lineup.
It's Professor X. It's supposed to be Iron Man. It's supposed to be Namor. See, there's a lot of people who they haven't introduced yet. Namor, Black Bolt, who's from the Inhumans, but he's not in there. Black Panther's part of it. And then I'm fucking missing someone. And Doctor Strange, of course. So, yeah, it's all the smartest people in the MCU put into one team. So, but oh my god, if that's true, if they introduce the goddamn Illuminati, that would be fucking crazy, because they set off probably the biggest Avengers comic book run of all time, the Secret Wars, the new improved Secret Wars, where it just basically restarts the whole Marvel universe. So that's all multiverse stuff too. So that's fucking gonna, oh my god,
because like
they're gonna be building up to that if that's the case.
About somebody, because obviously there's gonna have to be a variant of Iron Man if they choose, and
right, it might be
there
like
might be Tom Cruise. Is a name I've heard.
Yeah, whoever's next up to play Iron Man might make an appearance in this next one too. So we'll see.
Iron Lad.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. But I kind of wish they would have introduced maybe some other, something with Kang or something, just to kind of get the ball rolling on what the next phase is for this Marvel universe is going to be. But I like how they did the whole clean slate with the mind stuff at the end, so Spider-Man could just go off and have his own new trilogy, and he could just do, he could have new villains, new friends, new Gwen Stacy, and all that stuff. So that's such a smart idea what they did. Keep the same actors, change up the storyline, just give us a clean slate, new suit, new city, new everything. So that's gonna be amazing.
The suit, by the way, the new one that he made.
That suit looks awesome. Yeah. Hold on, hold that thought, Miles. I just lost audio here. Let me drop out of the call, come back. Sorry, technical difficulties, everybody. Go ahead.
Wait. Where's the stream?
There you
go. Excuse me. I forgot where I was going with this. But talking about
new suit.
Oh, it looks so much better because it's not, it just feels
it's not Star Trek anymore. It's just a plain old Spider-Man suit.
It evolved back to because I think Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man was probably one of the best comic book iterations.
Definitely,
yeah. He made his own suit. He improvised a lot of this stuff. He doesn't have. I mean, he didn't get it from Stark. He didn't get. It wasn't handed down to him. He pretty much made all of his own gear. Which is what it was.
Yeah.
Unless you get some crazy other fucking Spider-Man runs.
So where does this rank with your MCU movies now? Do you think it's better than Endgame?
Whoa.
Because I absolutely do think it's best out of the 3 Spider-Man movies from Tom Holland. So that's not even a question.
It's way better. Okay, let's do this. Rank it in the 8 movies, in the 8 Spider-Man movies.
Oh,
can you do that?
Yeah, I mean that's absolutely number 1 as well for that.
This is number 1
out of all of them too. Yeah, not even close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's tough for me. But I want to say, yeah, it's and yeah, jeez, God damn it, it is. Dude.
For me, it's made its way up to number 2. I still think Endgame is better just because it has everybody from the MCU, not just Spider-Man people, and especially just with that Avengers Assemble scene, it doesn't get any better than that when it comes to MCU stuff. That is top of the line MCU
really
shit.
It doesn't.
Yeah,
it really doesn't. You're right. You're right there. Yeah, I think I'm with you on that one. Oh my god, dude. I want a list though from you. Not right now.
Well, when we eventually do a MCU review kind of thing, that will take fucking forever. But when we get there, we'll eventually do that. But we don't want to go too long on this review here. We still have to review Matrix Revolutions. But if you would like to hear more content like what you just heard, you can donate to our Patreon at patreon.com/sortainteresting, where you could donate at the $1 level. And Miles, if the beautiful people like to hear more of the back catalog of our podcast, where can they find us?
Sortainteresting.com. That's where you can find this podcast, the other 2 in this Matrix series, and in the future, maybe next week, our Matrix Resurrections podcast, which we have yet to watch, which I'm pretty excited about.
Just came out today. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I don't want to ruin it because I want to talk about this first. I don't want to think about the next movie, so... Yeah, we'll get to it. Yeah.
All right, I can see the hate in your eyes. No,
I'm scared, dude. I've been, not to ut you off, but I just want to talk about it real quick. I've been seeing some reviews and I've seen not good things, so I'm scared, dude.
You can't win them all.
Yeah,
but
can't all be winners.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
But we've had 2 losers so far, so can we get a goddamn winner finally?
It's got to be better than these past 2. Come on. It's got to be. If not,
we'll see.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right. Anyways, sortainteresting.com. That's where all these podcasts are, all of our series from the past. You can go there, check it out. Just close your eyes, scroll, and pick one. Or you can go on
There's
YouTube.
a shuffle. There's a shuffle.
There's a shuffle.
Yeah, there's a shuffle on YouTube. I love that feature. Yeah.
Every damn shuffle. Yeah. You go on youtube.com/sortainteresting. We got our own URL. That's right, people. We have our own address.
Guess what, Miles? We have finally surpassed 300 subscribers.
Look at that, dude. Look at
300.
Oh! Excuse me. Leonidas.
To the test.
They put oh, dude, so good.
Dude, that should totally be when we do when we do a review of like old Roman movies, or I don't even know what to call that. Troy, Gladiator, 300. Oh my god, put those on the list for sure. Yeah. Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Clash the No, shut the fuck up. Get out of here.
Maybe the first one. I don't know.
Maybe the first one. It was kind of cool looking. I don't know. It let me down. Anywhere podcasts are available: Spotify, iOS app, SoundCloud. Yeah, just go to our website and it'll link you to all of that. Also, our Instagram and our Twitter.
Yeah, and before we move on here, I know it's kind of hard for people to stick around for an hour and 45 minutes, however long we do this podcast. But I just do want to give a thank you to everybody. 300 subscribers. That's pretty crazy. I remember when we had. I remember we were at 80 subscribers at one point, and it's been, what, is it over a year now? Maybe, yeah, I think it's a little over a year since we've had this YouTube channel. So to hit 300,
the graph is just, yeah.
Yeah, and every time I see those numbers, I'm like, okay, I guess we'll just keep going with this podcast because there are times, Miles, when I'm like, fuck, is this even worth it? Should we keep doing this? Is this a waste of time? Because we're doing this for no money. We're doing this for free on our own free time. So every time I see those numbers, I'm like, it's not zero. I will say that it's never zero. The views, the listens on SoundCloud, even the money that we've made, it's not zero. And that kind of keeps me going. So I do want to give a big thank you to everybody out there. Thanks for listening, subscribing, whatever.
Yeah, thank everybody, including Taryn.
Oh yeah,
at the Huskies for allowing us to use his music, and yeah, check him out at the Huskies. I want to thank you, Christian, for being the man behind the scenes and in front of the scenes. You are the guy.
Front and behind the camera.
Yeah, you are in both holes at the same time. All right, and I don't know how you do it, but it's awesome. And
a solo DP, you know how hard that is. It's almost impossible to do a solo DP. Wow.
It's fucking. You do it though. You do it, and I don't know how. I mean,
I can't. I couldn't have done it without you. I can't.
Yeah.
It's everyone has to have their dance partners. So.
Mark my words. When these investments hit, man, and I retire early, we're gonna do this.
Hey, once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we could start making money, and who knows? Maybe we could launch this off into another.
We can talk about other stuff.
Phase.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's get into some production details for Matrix Revolutions. Is it Revolutions with an S? Or, yeah, it is. Okay, I'm looking at the title. Yeah, it is with an S. Release date November 5th, 2003. 21 days before my 10th birthday, by the way.
Nice.
I didn't even realize how young we were when these came out. 10 years old? I probably shouldn't be watching these movies at 10 years old. And it was only 6 months after the second movie, which is insane, because I don't think we've had anything like that since, like, Captain America and Thor came out back in the MCU days. So, and then writers, directors, the Wachowskis, of course, the same for the first two. Budget estimated 150 million, kind of sharing the same budget of the last movie. And then box office. Now, for reference, Miles, the second movie grossed 739 million.
What?
739. And I remember, if you remember in the last podcast, I asked if there was going to be a big drop off between 2 and 3. And Matrix Revolutions grossed only 427 million.
That stings.
Roughly half of the second movie's box office gross. Massive flop, which is it's such a sad ending for a major franchise. Imagine that after
you hate to see it.
Yeah, after that comes out, it's like, fuck, we just threw it all away. We had everything. They threw it all away with two shit movies, sorry. And then a runtime of 2 hours, 2 hours and 9 minutes, the shortest runtime of the franchise so far. But it still felt longer.
Boy, was that a hefty. That was a hefty 2 hours out of the Matrix, basically.
Initial impressions, Miles, of Matrix Revolutions.
I get a call we didn't get anything in the Matrix. We got just stupid bullshit.
There was maybe 2 scenes inside the Matrix.
Yeah. And they were like dark, and they were like just all smithed out, you know? It's just, I mean, it was a shell of the franchise at this point, you know? I get what they needed to do to save them. I get it. I get it. But I just don't like it.
I still
don't like it. I get you had to show them how they fought with they can't win physically when they're jacked in mentally. You know what I mean? I get that. So you got to show how, but there was just too much. It's called the Matrix, dude. Let's come on. Let's do something
in the Matrix
to affect something out here, but then corroborate. Go have a team of people just jacked in while the mechs are fighting at the same time. You know, do something. I don't know, different. I was so disappointed.
Did you watch this one in the movie theater? Did you watch the second one in the movie theater? I don't think
I didn't watch. I watched the second one in the theaters. I remember that, but I did not go back to the theaters for the. No, wait, no, I did not. I was 10 years old. I couldn't watch this. My parents weren't going to bring me to this. What did I watch when I was 10? I probably watched fucking Chicken Run in theaters.
It's funny you said that though, because I have very fond memories of going to the opening night of this movie.
Are you serious?
When it was still midnight releases. Yeah, I was 10 years old. What the hell is my mom thinking? Taking me to a midnight showing of Matrix Revolutions.
Watching the fucking rave scene, huh?
And dude, I remember my mom telling me the release date of this movie after we watched the second one, and I was so confused. I was like, how is it coming out in 2 months? This is crazy. What? It was so close to the second movie. But yeah, it wasn't even, fond memories of the movie that were great leading up to the movie. It was the first time in my memory where I was watching the first two movies over and over again, where I was just getting ready for this movie. I was like, yes, the Matrix is coming. It's coming to an end. I can't wait to see how it ends. I was playing the Enter the Matrix game over and over again, because it was a storyline with Niobe from going from the second movie to the third movie. So it was basically everything in between. Yeah, I was playing that shit every goddamn day, and then when the movie finally came out, so disappointed. Even at 10 years old, I was like, "What the fuck is this shit?" Actually, it was probably I was only 9 years old. Actually, it wasn't even my birthday yet. But yeah, still don't know a single thing that was going on with the story. All I cared about was the action, and even that severely lacked. It was just everything I loved about the franchise, and that even couldn't deliver. But yeah, like we said in the last podcast, there was just not enough Matrix in this Matrix movie, which is fucking ridiculous. It's a ridiculous statement to say. No Matrix in the Matrix.
It really is.
It's
At
like,
this point, we're
yeah,
like, come on.
it's like having a Predator movie and never really seeing the Predator. It's like,
You've never really seen Chris Hansen.
what
Come
the
on.
fuck? No. Sit down. Like they literally go into the Matrix maybe 2 times in this movie, and the last fight doesn't even count because it's like a local version where it's just all Smith. So it's like it's nothing. What kind of Matrix is this?
It's a land party.
Yeah, and
This
then
is fucking whack, bro.
but there were some good scenes in this. I would say everything with Seraph was really cool. They gave him more screen time. Thank God. They saw him in the last movie and they were like, "Hey, this guy knows what he's fucking doing with this choreography. Let's give him some more." And then the scene with Smith turning the Oracle into another Smith. That whole scene is fucking terrifying to me still to this day. Where when they're walking up the stairs, dude, and then Sarah flicks over and they're all climbing up, and he's like, "Oh shit, we gotta fucking go!" Like that still gets me.
When they go into that room,
yeah.
I was like, "Oh fuck!"
That still gives me so much anxiety to this day. I know what's gonna happen, but I get so scared every time. But other than that, all the mech shit, don't give a fuck about. All that is such garbage.
I will say that I really like the grittiness of when they had to reload.
Yeah,
and the bay doors are opening up, and it's just
that's
guys
terrifying.
walking out. Just dude, that was scary as because then the door would close, and then the next man up the kid.
And you can see how big the fucking sentinels are. They're like fucking massive right in their face. So yeah, that is scary.
Yeah, that was like a real that shot right there really put it in perspective some of that shit. And then the mechs were like so
it's a missed opportunity. Yeah, missed opportunity with the mechs. The mechs are so cool in everything else we see. We see like Pacific Rim and all that shit. Like they could have made a mini version of that. Like all they had was machine guns. Like come on, make them do something cooler than that.
Make them fight. Yeah, give them like a localized EMP gun or something.
Or like two electric guns on their hands, or but. Yeah, just machine guns when they're just fucking firing bullets for 20 minutes straight. It's like, okay, this is doing nothing. Like it's not helping at all. But
so how much you're running out of ammo in like a minute?
And you don't have a better way to like reload. Like you have to literally have a guy
at that
come
point
up behind them and put.
They should have just had fucking turrets.
Yeah,
turrets would cancel because none of them moved. They just moved into position, maybe. None of them like jumped around.
None of them run.
You don't see one fucking yeehaw on top of a fucking sentinel.
But yeah, let's get into the rundown, Miles. You're gonna be captain of the ship today again.
Yeah, this I go down with it. Okay. All right, here we go. Play my violin. Play me.
Oh god, man.
The Matrix fucking Revolutions. Here we go.
Fucking Revolutions.
Fucking Revolutions. The movie opens up immediately after the events of Matrix Reloaded. Makes sense. Aboard the Hammer, we see Neo and Bane still lying on the table, and Roland trying to find Niobe and Ghost within the Matrix.
Yeah, because they're in the Enter the Matrix game right now, so they're like, "Hey, we're busy, guys. We're busy making a video game." Enter the Matrix, by the way, they
Morpheus with the PS2 controller just
Enter the Matrix. They filmed that as well as these two movies, so they're just doing way too much. They had way too many plates spinning, but it did make for a very cool video game because they had live action cutscenes, so it was like kind of like you're watching the movie because it's stuff that you never see in the movie, so it's really cool.
Mm-hmm. I think they should utilize that a little more if they ever decide to make a AAA, a good AAA game beside a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very expensive though.
Very expensive, and you don't see how. I mean, it has to the only thing I can think of it working with would be like the Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
and like MCU shit, because that's the only
Yeah.
thing that's guaranteed money, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe Star Wars, but even then, that's just like the
Another missed
games have been
opportunity for them.
flopping.
They should have remastered that Into the Matrix game before this movie came out. Like they had years and years to do
Ooh.
it. They just never did it. But it's a good game. Go check it out.
Oh, they probably will. Honestly, they probably will. I wouldn't count it out. They probably will one day.
Yeah.
Morpheus suggests that Neo may still be in the Matrix without even being jacked off, but they don't find shit. And they receive intel that the machines will reach Zion within 20 hours. Oh boy, almost D-Day. Morpheus receives a call from Seraph, who tells him he must come at once.
Come at once. That's what he says.
He said, "Are you naked?"
By the way, Seraph, he could have easily been like, "Oh, here's the Oracle. Let me just pass the fucking phone to her," instead of everybody, let's go into the goddamn Matrix. And then he just could have been like, hey, Oracle wants to talk to you.
She said, "What's that?" Oh, she's taking a shit.
Or Oracle could have just called directly. Yeah.
Yeah, Oracle she probably could have just done this. You know, she doesn't even need a fucking phone. Why do you need a phone? She's the Oracle. God, she's one half of the Matrix, basically. God damn it! This guy's jacked into the Matrix, but he's not even jacked in. This is how like out of touch with reality this guy is. You know, that's neckbeard shit. Cut to Neo inside the Matrix, and we're introduced to Sati.
Sati, a character we may or may not see in the next movie, played by Priyanka, but we'll see. I don't even know yet, but I'm assuming she's kind of wearing like the same hair, she's wearing like the same kind of dress, but we'll
just
see.
say it. Just say it.
I think I don't know yet.
She's Indian,
and she's Indian.
Why.
Yeah, exactly. Sati.
That's why. Where's show me any other Indian in the Matrix series, and I will show you the door. Sati tells Neo he's currently in the train station, explains that it's the realm between the Matrix and the real world. I thought this concept was pretty dope.
It's cool, but stop introducing new things. Like, we're in the third movie already.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't need any more confusion. Like, stop.
Yeah, that's true. This
should
have been set up before, and then
exactly.
That's why the Reloaded should have been in the two parts.
Well, actually, they did introduce it into the Matrix, so I guess, but not everyone's going to play a video
All right,
game.
not everybody has a PlayStation 2, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
And who's gonna? You know, although it is still the highest selling video game console of all time.
PS2, yeah. I never had one. I had it for Gamecube, so don't talk to me about
You had it for Gamecube?
Yeah.
You had the little fucking mini disc?
Yeah.
I still don't understand how that works. How do we have full-size discs
Awesome.
and then GameCube was here?
Awesome. That's how it works. It's
Here,
fucking
I'm going to take
awesome.
what you got over here, and we're Asian, so we're going to go here. Okay,
Gamecube is still one of my fucking favorite consoles ever. It had a handle on it, so carry it around, dude.
I love
Awesome.
the GameCube. Yeah. That's my favorite console I never had.
That was my
that and the
that
N64.
Was my main console. Was that before the Xbox? Yeah.
I so wish I had one. Like, I remember when they had like the adapter for like the back, so you can put SP games in there.
Yeah, Game Boy games. Yeah, awesome.
Oh my god, that was a fucking revolutionary. It was over at Nick's house every day.
And that controller felt so good. The GameCube controller felt so good. The fucking joysticks were so smooth. Oh, smoothest joysticks ever.
It's just so good about with the Wii, dude. You could just jack in those controllers and you just play those old GameCube games, and you're just like, this is it. Anyways, inside the Matrix, Morpheus, Seraph, and Trinity meet the new Oracle. The new one, because the old one died of diabetes. They had to recast. Yeah, she died of diabetes.
And so they casted someone older than this Oracle. It's like, damn, get someone like younger, maybe. But
she's always eating candy too. The other one, like
she was smoking more heaters too. This older Oracle, smoking.
The other one, she was like, "Fucking, I'm on the way out." You know, I mean. That must have been sad, dude. They had to recast because they shot all this like close together, you know.
Yeah.
Inside the Oracle, she vaguely says that she made a choice which resulted in her new body, I guess. When in reality, the old Oracle smoked too many heaters and ate too much candy and died. Yeah.
So I actually there's a trivia fact that the Merovingian actually punished her for helping Neo out in the last movie, so he took her body away and then gave her like an older body, which is pretty fucked up.
I would have given her like a fucking older, like a real old, like they're selling chocolates,
Yeah.
kind of old, you know.
Yeah.
Just like in a wheelchair, bound, like not able
Someone
to
who can't
speak.
walk. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, she tells Neo. She tells them that Neo is trapped in a train station, and they must find the train man to find Neo.
This
They're
train
introducing a
man is
character
fucking
here.
garbage, dude. This train
Yeah,
man is so useless. Stop introducing new characters. This guy sucks.
yeah, this guy was really unnecessary
His teeth were
because
terrible. I get distracted so badly whenever I
what else
see
is
him.
he in where he looks the exact same?
I don't know. I've never seen him in anything else. I have no idea who this guy
I
is.
guarantee you,
He
he's
looks
in
like he could be like in
something.
a Rob Zombie movie or something.
He does, huh? He really does. Give me 1 second because I really.
Yeah, while you're
really
doing
want
that,
to see-
I just want to go back to the train station thing, how you're saying it was pretty cool. I do think this concept is pretty cool, kind of being like this underground railroad kind of situation where programs go in and out of the Matrix. It is cool on paper, but like everything else in this, they just explain it too poorly, and it just doesn't really work out that well. And it's the set design, it's like, come on, make it a little bit cooler. It's literally just one part of a train station. Like, come on.
It's literally just
Yeah.
one part, and I hate it. His name is Bruce Spence, and I'm trying to think of where what movie am I looking for here that he was in. He's been in a lot of stuff. None of this stuff here is really popping out. He was in Finding Nemo. He played Chum.
Myles. He's the from Revenge of the Sith. He's the guy when Obi-Wan lands on that planet, and he's like, dude, General Grievous is here. Like, he's the
It's right here.
the big alien guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck, that's him. Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for
shit.
thank you, God. I guess he was pretty big in
New Zealand.
yeah. Oh. Okay, so now yeah.
He's in a bunch of Mad Max movies. Yeah.
Wow. All right. I knew something. Oh, yes. That Ace
Aquamarine.
Ventura When Nature Calls.
Oh.
He's the tall fucking the poacher, one of the poachers.
That's right. Okay. Yeah.
His name's here's Gaji at it. Anyways, he looks tall as fuck. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, the train man. Very unsettling. I did not like him. He looked very scary. He looked like Slender Man, kind of. And it's revealed the train man works for the Merovingian. Of course. Why wouldn't he?
Yeah, I like when Neo finds that out. He's like, "Yeah, how did I know you were gonna say that?" Of course he does.
I'm gonna finish that sentence for you. How about that? Back at the train station, Neo meets Sati's parents, who are programs in the Matrix. Yeah. Rama,
I don't know. I guess.
I don't know. What
more
programs?
characters, more useless characters who we're never gonna see again. Thanks, guys. Yeah.
I don't get how programs have a kid, but okay.
Yeah, me neither. It's all weird. Yeah.
I would like to see that. Is there a Rule 34 on
Programs.
Sati's parents? Rama explains to Neo that he loves his daughter very much, and is willing to do anything to save her from being deleted, and the Merovingian is assisting him.
This concept of love, they tried to talk about it. They were like, love is just it's a connection between, two people or something like that. I'm like, I don't understand what you're saying. This has nothing to do with anything. Like, why are you going so in depth with the concept of love?
Yeah, and you're having programs explain it.
Yeah, it's just it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no. How about no? How about Neo be like, hold on, let me tell you what love is. All right.
How about I just fucking bust through the goddamn roof of this place?
I know. Well, I like that when he tried to run. Oh, right here. Yeah, I mean, he tries to run out of the tunnel, but ends up back in the same place.
He's like, shit.
Just keep flying. Neo tries to enter the train with Sati's family, but is stopped by the train man. Train man tells Neo this is his world and these are his rules.
But again, this movie not playing by their own rules, right? The first movie clearly says Morpheus tells him over and over, Neo no longer has to play by the rules. And then after becoming the Run, after becoming the One, it's been nothing but rules since then. So I don't know what you're trying to do here. Wachowski's, does he have rules? Does he not have rules? I don't
I
understand.
mean, it's just like living here. It's a free country, but there's rules, okay?
Not supposed
No,
to be
that's
for
bullshit.
fucking Neo. He's supposed to
Yeah, I
just
know.
fucking whoop everyone's ass, but I guess he
Yeah,
gets
and here
stopped
it's a
by
free
train
world,
station.
dude. It's a
Yeah.
free country. You can fly once,
Free
and
cunch.
then that's it. Then you're done. And you're meat pavement meat. These are his rules, and proceeds to fuck Neo up. And yeah, that's right. He did fuck him up.
He
Huh?
just does the.
Yeah.
It's weird
That's probably all
seeing.
he
It's weird
physically
seeing like
do.
It's weird seeing an old dude do that though, to Neo.
Reminds me of like the old guy from Daredevil.
Oh yeah, Stick.
Stick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like it hurts almost watching him move, you know?
Dude, we didn't even talk about that. Daredevil making a cameo. Fuck me.
I can't believe we didn't talk.
Fuck
Dude,
me, dude.
was like, but I was.
I remember, the first time I watched it, my mouth was like, what the fuck? My mouth was open that whole scene, did not listen to a single thing he said. I was just in shock the whole time. Just, what the
First time I watched it, and Lex was there, like, she didn't know what she's like, who's that? I'm
God
like,
damn it. Get out of here, Lex. Go wait in the car.
Matthew Murdock.
It's like,
Daredevil.
dude, it's like when I took Jimmy and his ex-girlfriend to go watch I think Star Wars, one of the new Star Wars movies.
No,
and then I heard her I heard her ask Jimmy, "So who's Darth Vader's dad?" And then Jimmy, like, he just shrugged his shoulders. He's like, "I don't know." And then I looked over, I was like, fucking, why did I fucking take these two? They don't know fucking shit about Star Wars. Why the fuck did I waste my money on these two?
How do you go to a test and not study?
I don't know. They don't even know the basics. Come on, man.
But just, dude, Charlie Cox.
And then
holy
him
shit.
catching the fucking brick.
Oh
How
my-
fucking cool is that, man? Awesome.
Oh, I can't wait to see.
And
what
wait,
happens.
no. Oh, you're not caught up on Hawkeye yet.
I have not seen the finale.
Well, have you seen the last episode though? Before the finale.
Where they show the video footage of
Yes. Kingpin.
yeah,
Oh,
Vincent.
dude.
Yeah.
That
Is it Vincent?
Yeah, it
Just
is
tell me.
Vincent.
Yeah,
So
okay.
that just came out before Spider-Man. I wish I would have watched that before Spider-Man, because that would have been a major shock. I would have probably seen Charlie Cox coming. But
Hey, I wouldn't mind either. He'd see it too now.
but yeah, it probably would have made it way cooler to see that the return of Kingpin and then the return of Daredevil at the same time. But I saw it after, and it still shocked me. So it's cool.
Dude, I haven't seen the finale. It came out today.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either. Yeah.
Okay. I heard there's more of Kingpin. We actually see him. So
Right, and I heard they changed his look because I think they made him fatter. Like, honestly, like, to be more comic book accurate, which I don't really mind.
take him into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, massive. But yeah, Vincent
Wreck-It Ralph.
D'Onofrio is so fucking good as Kingpin, man. I cannot wait to see him in the MCU. It's gonna be so cool.
Oh my.
Bring back John Bernthal as the Punisher. Fucking do it, you cowards.
Please do
You
it, yeah.
fucking coward, Kevin Feige. Do it, man.
Calling you out, bro.
Do it, Kevin. Bring back John Bernthal.
But that's it. We don't need anybody else.
No, I don't need Iron Fist. Fuck Iron Fist. He sucks. Maybe Jessica Jones. I like, what's her name? Kristen Ritter. Pause, Miles. I had less audio again. Let me disconnect, reconnect. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, I missed that whole thing, what you said.
I said coward.
Got that,
And then,
yeah.
what was Jessica Jones's power?
I don't know. Like, she had, like, super strength for sure. And then I don't really know what else. She's supposed to be like a Spider-Woman kind of person, like in the comic book. So I don't really know.
Really?
Yeah, I don't really know what else she does in the.
Okay, she's forgetful.
Yeah, I don't really need her.
But her villain was awesome.
Dude, yeah,
Who,
the Purple Man or whatever, Man in
yeah,
the Purple.
yeah, the pimp.
Something, yeah.
Him, freaking Prince. We'll just call him Prince.
Yeah, he was amazing. Yeah,
He was amazing, and he got that
Barty
fucking-
Crouch Jr. Yeah,
Yeah.
David Tennant. Yeah, he was amazing. Yeah,
He's so good. But that's it. I don't. He's already dead though. So we
maybe Luke Cage. Luke Cage was okay.
Yeah, but he's just like
He's not a good actor though.
No,
yeah.
No, and I wasn't really.
But you can't have that actually, because Luke Cage. Because if you bring Blade in, Mahershala, he was also in Luke Cage, so it's gonna be like, wait a minute. He was the villain in Luke Cage season 1. And then he died. Yeah. So you can't really do that, but still, yeah, just bring back Charlie Cox and
just Cox and D'Onofrio. All right, but if you'd like to see more of that, okay, let's go back to this fucking rundown. That was a little snip. That was a little gift for you guys, just a little.
A little snip, nice.
That's all we need. Just a little snip, a little circum.
Yeah, a little brisk.
Oh god. Morpheus, Trinity, and Seraph now enter the Merovingians Club, and the only cool action scene in this movie pops off.
And we said it in the last movie, but it's even more apparent now. Seraph is the most badass character in this whole franchise, and Colin Chow just makes that fight choreography look so goddamn good. Mm-hmm. And I'm happy they gave him more screen time, but not enough fights for me. I wish there would have been more fights with him, because he was honestly the only good thing about this movie in particular. But yeah, go ahead.
He's the only one fucking fighting.
Yeah, he really is.
Inside an elevator, they get their weapons ready, and Seraph asks...
actually, before that, there's a little fight inside that parking lot, right? So we see Morpheus fucking sneak up behind that guy and snap that dude's neck, which is fucking brutal. And then a Seraph going off here. We see that amazing, like, he does that spinning kick, and he does another spinning roundhouse kick, and that fucking... You can just tell that there's no CGI, no wire work involved, just pure athleticism from Colin
They're like,
Chow,
all right, just do a flying kick. He's like, I'll do you one.
No, yeah. Here you go. He's like, you're not talking to a normal fucking actor. I'm not Keanu Reeves, okay? I could actually do this shit in real life, okay?
Except in Chinese. So he was like, what was it? There's all one.
He's fucking spinning, kicking, and it's awesome, dude. It looks so good.
Mm-hmm. I would like to apologize to the Chinese community and John Cena.
He speaks Chinese so well, it's unbelievable. Where the hell does he find the time
I hate it.
Where does he find the time to learn Chinese in the first place?
Is he doing Rosetta Stone while he's getting his pump on, dude? Like,
it must be like on like plane flights or something to like his shows or something. But it's so like the accent is so good.
All his
like,
Make-A-Wish shits,
it's not like little words here and there. It's full on like fucking like conversation. I'm like, how are you doing this
with the inflection? What was it?
Yeah. You're a white man from Massachusetts. How are you doing this? I don't understand.
He can speak better Chinese than he can speak English in movies where he's speaking English. Oh man,
he can do
he can. He really can. Jesus Christ, I don't blame him for siding with them. Fuck him. Anyways, inside an elevator, they get their weapons ready, and Seraph tells them if they're lucky, there will only be one man checking for weapons, and Trinity asks, and if we're unlucky, Seraph whispers, there will be many men.
There will be many men. Dude, and Seraph pulling out those two pistols in the elevator, and he fucking checks the chambers with one hand, dude.
While he's saying that, too?
While he's talking, the fucking lighting is like over his head, and he's checking them with both hands, and he fucking cocks them back with one hand. I'm like, dude, this guy is so fucking cool. God damn.
I just immediately was like, rundown, Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, while he's fucking talking, he's just checking both chambers, and he fucking catches them back with one hand. It's awesome, dude.
Dude, I want to do that, but like, how heavy guns are, how hard guns are to do that, dude. You probably pinch your hand too.
I know the way he's able to like pull it back with one hand. I'm like, how are you doing that? Yeah, he just catches it. I'm like, dude.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, dude. Guns are heavy too. That's hard. Many men, many men.
Wish that on me, dog. I don't cry no more. Don't reach for the sky no more. Have mercy on me. Have mercy on my soul. Somewhere my heart turned cold.
Dude, we're gonna have a fucking karaoke. We're gonna have a karaoke segment once we get this Patreon popping off. I guarantee you. All right, there's a karaoke bar right across the street, or right down the street from me too.
Is there really? Oh shit.
Yeah, there is. The elevator doors open, and we indeed see many men, and another big gunfight pops off. They enter the nightclub back to back to back with their weapons,
Dude, how fucking cool
which
was
was
that?
kind of gay. I hated it.
I like that a lot because they're just fucking
They're just
like
like
this.
Dude, I imagine just dancing. You're like, what the fuck?
I do
dude?
like
Right.
Morpheus's guns though. He has like those two like MP5s, but they have like the big ass
Oh,
like
yeah.
ACOG scopes on them. Like why? Why do you need a scope like that big on that gun? Yeah, because there's no butt of the gun. So if you do use the scope, you have to do it, like right here. So it looks
There's
cool,
no point
but
in having the handles on and the scope. I know. Come on.
no point in having the scope, but it makes it look really cool.
They do have some really cool, like, they're always akimboed.
Yeah,
I love it.
That's the
love
best,
it. They're
right?
always
always
akimboed.
need dual wielding. Yeah, amazing. Yeah,
Oh man, that's except for the agents. Agents always have one.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Elevator doors open. Many men enter a nightclub. Back to back back. The Merovingian spots them, and Seraph tells them they only want to talk. I only want to
Dude,
talk.
the way he says Sarah's name with that French accent, Seraph. Seraph. Even Morpheus too. He's like, Morpheus. That sounds like the candlestick from fucking Beauty and the Beast. Morpheus.
I'd like you to be our guest, huh?
Be our guest.
Put our combat to the test.
Morpheus.
Morpheus. And then we get a nice cameo by fucking Monica Bellucci's.
Poor Monica,
baby
dude.
bitch.
Poor Monica had one fucking line in that whole fucking thing. I'm like, man, why would you make her wear that dress and have one line? Like, come on, you're just eye candy at that point. But I do the Merovingian, honestly, he's a really good actor. Like, he tore the scene up. He's really good while he's like eating the olives at the same time. I'm like, how are you that good? You could eat olives at the same time while acting your ass off. And at one point, there's an olive at the very end, and he sticks it like all the way in his mouth. I'm like, dude, that's a pointy stick. Careful, dude. You're gonna
Just goes
yeah. You know? I'm like, dude, you're gonna fucking poke your fucking frenulum or whatever that is at the back of your throat.
Uvula. Jesus Christ, the frenulum is down south.
Whatever it's called, they both feel good.
Oh shit. They both feel good when I rub my finger on it.
But yeah, that ever since I was a kid, I'm like, dude, how was that stick not poking your throat, man? Careful. That olive is not worth it.
No olive is worth it. Fuck olives.
Morpheus.
Except for on pizza. Oh man. Whew. Anyways, the Merovingian tells them that he will give them Morpheus in exchange for the eyes of the Oracle. That shit's kind of morbid. Trinity says that we all were thinking in the moment, I don't have time for this shit.
I love it. She's
Everyone's
like, fuck
ass.
this. Yeah.
She's I don't have time for this shit. I like how she's just like so just like
Yeah,
she's
very
just
stoic, and then all of a sudden she fucking turns around and just like beats their asses. And I feel like Seraph, he's just a ride or die at this point. Like he's like, hey, I just want to talk. And then right when Trinity makes that move, he's like, fuck, I guess we're gonna have to fucking do this. Like he just immediately goes after them.
Yeah, he's a fucking dog,
dude.
bro.
And one of those guys, he fucking snaps his wrist where the gun is, and he's like, ah.
Oh, yeah. I love it. He's just like he's a dog, dude. You get
he's a
excited,
ride or die,
he's
dude,
excited.
yeah.
You fucking, you companion.
He does not care. Yeah,
That's the homeboy right there. That's why you got that golden aura. So you got the best outfit in the game.
that's true. Yeah,
Guns go flying in the air, and everyone ends up armed with guns pointed at each other. It's like one of those Mexican standoffs.
good old Mexican standoff. Yep.
The Merovingian, being the useless character he is, gives up Neo.
Why? Like, why would you easily just give him up like that? It's so fucking ridiculous. The Merovingian, very underutilized. He's such a good actor. I wish they would have done more with him. But
You would think, too, of being the Merovingian, all this power, why would you allow normal bullets to just, like, from a gun, kill you and be threatened by that? You know, like, fuck, dude. Who was it they had to kill with silver bullets or whatever?
they had to kill. So
the old programs, right?
So yeah. So what they explained in the last movie was the programs who kind of go rogue and do what they're told to do. Those are the vampires and werewolves. Like those are actually things. Like in Enter the Matrix game, you fight werewolves in that game.
Whoa.
Yeah, and you like stab them with wooden stakes and stuff. So yeah, so they had to use the silver bullets on. I believe they were vampires.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's like fucking like in Skyrim when you can go and be like the fucking other.
You can join the factions. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I would totally do that. We good on the audio?
Yeah, we're.
Thought I heard something in the background.
No, we're good. Yeah.
Oh, I think it's out there. At the transition. Jesus, I can't read. At the train station, I'm dyslexic. At the train station, the train arrives and Neo and Trinity reunite with the biggest, sloppiest 69. No, wet kiss. Just imagine standing 69 to me. I love you. The gang are on their way to exit the Matrix when Neo says he needs to stay behind and talk with the Oracle. I only want to talk. Cut to Sati and the Oracle making some goddamn chocolate bit cookies.
Finally.
For once.
God damn it, man.
But of course, they're not done when Neo arrives.
Dude, if I was Neo, I would be like, no. You take your time with those goddamn cookies, okay? Zion could wait, okay? You gave me those shitty oatmeal cookies last time. You owe me this, okay? Like
staring right into her eyes the entire time.
Like Dwight, when he's working at Staples, he's like, I will literally be standing right here.
If you need anything.
You finish those cookies.
Oh my god. Dude, they're probably done. They're probably done because chocolate chip cookies, chocolate bit cookies are best when they're not done.
Yeah, underdone.
Yeah, come on. Like, this is known facts. Come on.
Well,
I would just reach in there with my hand.
She's old. She doesn't know. Like, she
grab a gallon of milk from her fridge and drink it straight from it. I don't give a fuck, dude. Fuck her. The Oracle and Neo have a long conversation about choice. Pro-choice.
Sucks. God damn it. Hold on, Miles. Audio again. Okay, we're back.
Cool. Okay, so I'll restart that. The Oracle and Neo have a long conversation about choice. He's pro-choice. She's pro-life. No. The Oracle tells Neo the power of the One reaches beyond the Matrix all the way back to the source, which is why Matrix was able to control Sentinels outside of the Matrix.
Which might introduce the idea of maybe they're just in a Matrix the entire time. Maybe even Zion's part of the Matrix. I don't know. Maybe we'll see that in the next movie.
Like some DLC, you know? It's like Sims.
Maybe we'll see. Maybe, hopefully they explain that in the next movie, but who knows at this point.
Who knows? We'll see. We will see, actually. Yeah, well, yeah, we will. She basically tells Neo he's going to have to beat Smith to end all of this. As we knew from the beginning, probably.
Dude, there were so many questions in this little scene here. Neo asks, why? What is this? What's that? And then the Oracle's basically...
Like a kid.
Basically, he's like, I don't know. You have to make the choice. Don't ask me. I don't know. It's like, what the fuck good are you, Oracle? You don't know shit. Why the fuck am I here? You're not even done with the goddamn chocolate chip cookies.
You're not done with the cookies. You don't have my answers to my goddamn questions. You're fucking smoking right in my face. Just fans aren't on. The windows aren't open. You're killing me here. Bitch.
In an apartment you're probably renting. So
I know.
Guess what? You're going to have to fucking pay your goddamn deposits, guys.
You still haven't cleaned up the goddamn vase. That's broken right here.
Hey, why is that in the kitchen?
Why is that in the kitchen? She said, darn. All right, back on the hammer. We see Bane walk up and Neo is pulled out of the Matrix. Oh, yeah. The cookies finally finished, but trouble is coming. So the Oracle says her goodbyes to Sati. He gives her she gives her like 2 cookies or something, right?
Yeah, she gives him like a Tupperware of cookies. Yeah, might as well just give them all. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. You're not going to eat them.
Yeah. Put them in my mouth.
So you're going to throw the hot dogs away later. Why don't you just throw one away in my mouth? One of the best lines ever. Just throw one away in my mouth.
Oh man, how many times have you just wanted to? You go to a place that's closed and you're like,
I know, dude. God damn it, man. Just walking through like a hotel, you see like a plate full of like fries from like room service. It's like, fuck, that could just be in my mouth right now.
I could just like grab some right now.
Nobody would know.
Nobody would know. I was working at a hotel, just real quick. I was working at the DoubleTree right there off of the 91 on State College before you hit the not the 91, the 5 on State College before you hit the block.
Oh yeah.
It's like a DoubleTree hotel across from UCI Medical.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got to work on top of that building last week or 2 weeks ago, and what were we just talking about? I forgot where I was going.
Fries and room service.
Oh yeah, so there's like 4 Stellas that were on a room service tray, like
not drunk
on the grounds. Yeah, not drunk. And
shit.
I was telling my mechanic, I was like, dude, there's 3 of us.
It's just fucking down on
4
right now.
beers. He was like, yeah, but you don't know where they've been. And I'm like, oh.
It's sealed, no, right?
They were sealed because they have there were Stellas. They have that. They still had the paper on it, and the paper's white. It was still white, so it wasn't up anybody's ass.
Who cares at that point? Just fucking.
Yeah, at that point, I don't either. I don't care either, dude. I'm fucking.
It's alcohol's poison, anyways. Yeah,
straight. Okay.
It's all poison, anyways. Who cares? Yeah.
I love it, dude. I really wanted to take him. And he was like, "Go ahead, dude." And I was like, dude, that's a test. Don't do that to me.
You're testing that to me.
Come on. But I was only.
That's like the Oracle putting the cookies there for Smith to throw. We'll get to that in a second here.
How dare you? You put the oatmeals there. We see the Smiths enter the building as Seraph and Sati try to escape. Seraph sees the Smiths making their way up the stairs, and they have no choice but to hide in one of the apartments. Smith finds them and turns them both into Smiths.
Dude,
we don't see that part, but it's implied.
I like how they didn't show it. Yeah, it makes it more scary. But yeah, this scene is
leave it to the imagination.
Is so fucking scary even to this day. The sheer panic in Sarah's like body language as he's trying to fucking open the doors, but they're locked, and he gets to one and he just says "fuck it" and just blasts through it, and then them hiding in the room, and like you hear like the footsteps, like you see like a dark room, you just hear the footsteps, and Sati's like they're here, they're coming. And then I love this conversation too between Seraph and Smith. And then when Smith first gets to him, he's like, "Oh, you're like, I remember you. It was like chasing a ghost when I was chasing after you." I was like, "Oh shit!" They have some history between these two. And then Seraph being like, "I've beaten you before." I was like, "Oh shit!" I would have loved to see that fight. That makes Seraph even more badass. If he was able to fight Agent Smith before, like, you know, when the agents were running shit in the Matrix, it's like, "Oh shit, dude, he was the fucking shit." If he was able to beat Agent Smith back in the day, so.
Agent Smith just has numbers now. I'm sure if it was one-on-one.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Seraph would still he's got more to fight. He's got that kid to fight for, you know?
Yeah.
Just crazy shit you do. You start biting, you know? Clawing, bro. Smith finally meets the Oracle and throws her cookies against the wall. It's dick,
dude. Him throwing the cookies was one of the funniest goddamn things I've ever seen in my life. Dude, Hugo Weaving acting his ass off too. He's like, maybe you knew I was gonna do that. Maybe you didn't. If you did, that means you baked those cookies and set them on that plate right there deliberately, purposefully. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Shit, we start that's like something you start thinking about when you have an existential crisis, and you're too high. You know
exactly. Exactly. When you're just like, wait, why did I just do that? Did I fucking just did I think about that before? I don't know what I'm thinking anymore.
Did I do that on purpose? No, I might did that subconsciously. No.
But the sudden reaction, he's like talking to her, and then he just fucking grabs it, just throws it against the wall.
Maybe you knew, Rose.
It's so fucking funny, man.
Oh my god. Where was I? Oh yeah, Oracle finds out Sati has been turned, and Smith stabs the Oracle and turns her into a Smith. He just like hits her in like the forearm.
Yeah, just in the arm. Good, you know. He's being nice to her old lady. You know,
I thought it was like it would be more scary. It was just like he grabs her by the neck and he just fucking squeezes, and then she starts, you know. Anyways, the Oracle Smith stands up, takes his glasses off, and gives the most villainous fucking laugh. So, yeah, that was a really like.
It was a really long, loud laugh, but it wasn't until like recently, like honestly, very recently, I found out why he started laughing like that, because now he has the Oracle's eyes, so he can see the future, and he sees that he beats Neo. So that's the only reason why. I thought my whole life I thought it was just because because he won,
or
like
crazy.
I don't know, yeah, because he's a villain. That's all I thought. Yeah, that makes it a little better, but still, it's a way over the top laugh though. It's way too over the top.
I didn't realize he got the Oracle's eyes like that.
Yeah, that's why he took off the sunglasses. He's like, now I could see. Yeah, I could see.
I was blind, but now I see.
I could see the future.
Mr. Anderson. Back on the Hammer, the crew interrogates Bane to find out why he was the only survivor on his ship, but he says he doesn't remember shit. You know, the guy who played Bane, because he was trying to imitate Hugo Weaving. He did a pretty good job. Felt he did the same like cadence, the type of way he kind of holds certain words.
He did such a good job that when Neo doesn't recognize that it's Smith, it's fucking ridiculous. It's like, dude, he sounds exactly like him.
What the
fuck? How do you not notice it's fucking Smith? Are you stupid?
Are you dumb? Are you deaf, dumb,
he calls
blind?
him Mr. Anderson about 10 times. And he's still like, what? Who are you? I don't... Huh? Who's the fucking only person in this whole goddamn trilogy who calls you Mr. Anderson, dude? Like, get it fucking together.
God, that shit did piss me off, too. Like, I was like, dude, are you really not...
He sounds exactly like him. How do you not know?
He does. He sounds exactly like him. That was good on Bane's part. Shout out to Ian Bliss.
He's like, well, maybe if I'm not myself, then who am I?
I know. Dude, he does it so well. Back on the hammer. No, wait. The crew finally finds Niobe and the Logos. The Logos swoop them up. Oh, the Logos. In Zion, Locke tells the council the machine attack is inevitable and gives them the game plan to hold them off. It basically says the battle will take place on the dock. The dock is above where everybody's having that orgy.
Right, yeah. That's like the main part of the ship where all the ships come in, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. On the dock, the kid meets Mifune, the head guy of the mech squad. And tells the kid to get his ass in gear. This fucking Mifune's dope.
Mifune's awesome. He's scary. That guy is so scary. I would not like to talk to him.
Jesus Christ, dude. Neo tells the crew he needs to head to the machine city and needs a ship to get there. All of a sudden, he's got like, I'm gonna go talk to these machines. Niobe volunteers and gives the Logos to Neo, and of course, Trinity is going with him.
I do like this line though. When she does give the Logos to Neo, Morpheus is like, "I thought you didn't believe in the one," and then she's like, "No, I don't believe in the one, but I believe in this guy. I believe in Neo. I like this guy, so I'll give him my ship." Yeah,
something about his eyes. Something about him. He has kind eyes.
Niobe, by the way, had a way bigger part in this movie, so I'm glad about that. That's like one of the shining lights in this. Like, yeah, she had such a major role in this.
We see Bane being tended to by the medic on the Hammer when he stabs and kills her. I mean,
she's pretty cute too. Goddamn him.
I don't get why in like movies, like if you're gonna stab somebody in the gut, they're gonna scream, and you're gonna alert. Like you gotta fucking like get it.
Gut shots are not an immediate death either. It's a very long, slow death.
Yeah. Unless you like turn the blade and go off.
And that blade was like this big, so it's an X-Acto knife. Like
that wasn't even a prison shape, dude. Come on. Yeah, like maybe she was just in shock. She was like. She said that Vegeta. Like,
what was she gonna do? She's like trying to stab him like she's fucking Dexter. Like,
yeah, I know.
Like that's not gonna work. You still gotta like plunger the thing.
I know, right? How is this? Wait, if something didn't add up too, he should be like shackled to the fucking.
Yeah, they knew something was off.
This guy is weird. Let's shackle him. Let's.
It was like in Dexter, like one of the first seasons where like they show like a flashback where he has like the long hair and the first lady he tries to get. He's like, he's like trying to get her. She's like, what are you doing? You just see him run up to her. He's like, come on.
It was when he was like, when he was young, like
Yeah,
he was doing
he was like 16
yeah.
or whatever, and he's
with
like,
Harry.
he had like a big smile on his face. He's like, hey.
I do remember that. Holy shit! Aboard the Hammer, they are prepping their guns and ammo to make their way back to Zion as Neo and Trinity say their final goodbyes and head to the city. Which
Yeah,
is
as bad as this movie is, Neo and Morpheus saying goodbye still gets me. It still gets me a little emotional. He's like, it was a pleasure, sir. And he's like, no, the pleasure is all on this side of the table over here.
It's on this. It's on this side.
It's all on this side of the table.
Trinity goes below deck, and to check an engine malfunction, but is attacked by Bane. Yeah, he's stowed away on their ship. You had to know that was coming.
Yeah.
The crew aboard the Hammer figure out Bane has boarded the Logos, but Morpheus says they can't go back for them. If Bane has taken over the ship, he can fire off an EMP, leaving them stranded.
Yeah, Morpheus saying let's not go back is like the first smart thing anybody has done in this whole series. It's like, thank you, Morpheus. You're finally fucking making some goddamn sense. Yes, don't go back because you would get fucked in the ass.
Bane, holding Trinity by knife point, confronts Neo, and a fight breaks out. Bane burns out Neo's eyes with a power line, which is pretty like fucking brutal.
It was
like,
brutal. The only thing is, after they show his eyes, it reminded me of Jack Black in Shallow Hal, where he puts the Vaseline. He puts the Vaseline on his eyes. It looked exactly like that. Where Gwyneth Paltrow like comes to the door, she's like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, I got some drops. I'll be fine." And it's literally just Vaseline. It's just Vaseline. He's like, "Yeah, I'll be fine. I got some drops. I'll be good."
Oh shit! I forgot about that. Oh my god, what a great movie!
I was not expecting that though. When I watched this in the movie theaters, I was like, "Oh shit, Neo's like fucked. He can't even see anymore." Yeah,
gone, dude. Like, it's wow. Daredevil. Neo sees Smith inside of Bane and knocks his dude. This like it was cool because you see you saw like the coding or whatever.
It's not over, Mr. Anderson.
He fucking knocks it and you see all the head like,
dude, his head came off. It's like, whoa,
yeah.
What the fuck? Jesus.
Like, Jesus
it's
Christ.
Not over, Mr. Anderson. I like how he still has the sunglasses on, like even in his like little vision that he has.
And it's got like a there's like a burning kind of like
it's
aura.
like he's on fire. Yeah,
he's on fire. It's dope. That's dope.
I can see you. That's what he said.
I can see
you.
Back at Zion, we see the mechs get ready for war. Mifune gives the troops a big war speech. Some of you may die.
Awesome,
but
dude.
That is a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Yeah, it was a great. What is that? Where's that from?
That's from Shrek.
Yeah. That's right. Some of you may die. That's right.
The risk I'm willing to take. We see Z in the inside. Wait. Oh. No, that's right. I'm reading it.
Pause right there, Myles. Let me reload the audio. God, technical issues today, but yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Back at Zion, we see the mechs get ready for war. Mifune gives the troops a big war speech, and then we see Z. Mrs. Gay. Miss Gay.
That's right.
We see Z. War buddy. Her scissor lift buddy. And with shells and rocket launchers. I like these rocket launchers and shells.
Yeah.
Slides.
They're pretty cool.
Does the ching and the chingy, and then fires.
The
Anyways,
chingy.
On the Hammer,
right there.
Niobe tries to. I like the way you do that. On the Hammer, Niobe tries to sneak her way past Sentinels, but they are caught and have to run for their fucking lives.
I liked all this, by the way. I love her being like the HNIC on this ship.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not even her ship; it's Roland's ship, and she's like, "Fucking, just you get back there. You're not even gonna be my co-pilot. You fucking get back there with the rest of the crew. You fire the guns." It is so attractive to me.
Like,
dude.
I need Morpheus. I need you right here. I need you in my cockpit.
Yeah, she was like to go. She's like, "You're the best gunner we got. You go back there and with them, Morpheus. You fucking take his place right now." It is so. I don't know why her barking orders at people. I'm like, oh. I like this. What is going on here? And then
Morpheus,
Dude, and her getting ready to pilot the fuck out of the ship where she takes off her sweater and she's wearing the tank top and then she straps in the seatbelt. I'm like, oh my goodness, take me away. Jada Pinkett Smith. My goodness. Yeah, and then I love this whole like manning the guns kind of trope. It's such a classic like Star Wars sci-fi thing to do, but it's always cool. Like every time I see something like that, it's always really cool.
Yeah. On the hammer, Niobe tries. Oh, wait. Yeah. Morpheus gets in the co-pilot seat with Niobe captaining the ship as the rest of the crew man the guns. Back on the dock, we see the machines breaking through the ceiling. Mifune tells his troops to knuckle the fuck up.
Awesome.
As all the mechs concentrate their fire on the opening, we see above the dock where the machines are digging as Z and her war buddy try to fire rockets to bring down the digging machines. I like how the machines they're like a big giant drill bit that drops down and then it pops itself back up. And then
to keep going even further. Yeah, I didn't even realize that. Yeah,
and that's what they were doing. They were trying to stop the drilling again. That's why they were shooting rockets at the legs.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I do have a quick trivia fact. The crew of the Hammer all have names related to firearms. AK refers to the Kalashnikov series of automatic rifles. Colt and Mauser are the names of firearm manufacturers, and Maggie is short for Magnum. I'm like, shit, dude.
That's dope.
Yeah, the fucking names of these are again so cool. Even in the video game, it's even cooler. I think what's his name? Roy Jones Jr. His name is Ballard. And then on Niobe's ship, her little like operator, his name is Spark. I'm like, oh dude, they got so cool, dude. I love all these names.
If I ever go like a fucking like 19 and counting or whatever, I have like a million kids for whatever reason. I'm going through the Matrix and I'm just like naming them off of,
for sure, dude. Matrix name generator, that's what we need.
Ooh, I'm gonna have a lock for sure. There's gonna be a Morpheus, and he's gonna wear sunglasses. On the dock, we see what happens when the mechs run out of ammo, which is that's the part I was talking about at the beginning. It was like terrifying. It was really like gritty right there. Guys on foot, including the kid, have to run out there with a cart full of ammo and load the ammo into the mechs by hand, which at this point it's like you get a fucking turret.
Yeah, get something better, man. Like
better. Like they've had how long to work on this?
Yeah.
They've been underground how long?
It's like the contrast between like the technology of the hovercrafts and then like they're fighting with just bullets. It's like, come on, like you can't have anything cooler.
Put those on there. Attach them, like hook them up to like the outlet. Unlimited power.
Well, yeah, like I said earlier, like it could have been way cooler. It's a missed opportunity with these mechs. You see them shooting millions of bullets and not doing any damage to these things. But it could have been way cooler if they had like a sword or some rockets or something like that. Or even if they could like fly, like make them like do something cooler. They're all the same. They're all they just shoot bullets. Okay, cool.
Also, what are these like? What are these? Oh my god. Why can't I name... What's the name of the things flying around?
Sentinels.
Oh, yeah. Why don't the Sentinels... They're just, like, flying around them. They're not flying...
There are a lot of shots where they're literally just flying around. It's like, you're not even attacking. Like, what are you... it's bad.
Are they teasing them? Taunting them? What's going on? On the Hammer, the machines take out their radio, leaving them with no more communication to Zion, which... Yeah, they're like, we're coming in hot. Fuck it. Locke sees the Hammer incoming and says it must be a trick and says no one can fly through the mechanical lines.
Which is awesome, yeah.
Because remember, Niobe was like, I can fly through that shit.
Yeah, they were looking at the blueprint and Morpheus was like, that's a mechanical line. That's going to be impossible. And Niobe's like, no, I got this. I got this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit.
Fuck I am.
Let's get this shit.
Topping me off. No. Locke sees the Hammer incoming. Oh, no, wait. Cut straight to Niobe piloting her ass off, yelling instructions to Morpheus, and you can see his nipples getting hard.
Dude, I love this. She's like, go 90 degrees south, whatever. And then Morpheus is like, fuck it, I'm trying. I'm just fucking slow down.
I'm just hitting stuff.
And then at one point, like he misses one, and then Niobe's like, fuck, get your ass in gear. Keep up, dude.
That's a fucking hit you.
Hurry up.
The machines communicate with each other and take out the mechanical systems of the main gate. We see Mifune is the closest mech to the gate, and he's as they say pissing metal, and he needs more ammo. The kid moves in for a reload, but Mifune is swarmed and is killed, which is
dude.
Why you brought up that? Why don't they have fucking cages? You know? Yeah.
That Mifune getting killed might be the most violent death in this whole series. It was fucking brutal. Seeing all like the machines like cutting up his face. He's like, ah! Yeah, he's just screaming, ah! And they're just fucking. You can see his face after with like deep cuts all over. It's like, oh Jesus, man.
The kid takes over his mech. Mifune dies, but before that, he tells the kid to open the gate for the hammer because that was his order. And I thought there was a little cute part there where he was like, "But I didn't finish the basic training." Mifune's like, "Neither did I."
What Mifune didn't know is the last part of basic training was, hey, if you find yourself against a swarm of sentinels, you're actually supposed to run, not fight them directly by yourself. God damn it, Mifune.
You see danger, you run the opposite way. That's
if you would have finished the training program, you would have been alive right now.
Still be alive, you know.
Real quick though, they cut to like other shots of like the hammer also going through those like super tight tunnels. You could see like them being like attacked by the sentinels too, and I love how it just shows what a badass Niobe is able to navigate through those super tight tunnels while being attacked at the same time. It's a really cool shot. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I lost audio. One more time. Okay, carry on.
I would say it was a badass help. Even while she's getting attacked and losing her magnets that's repelling her off the walls of the mechanical line barely by inches, you know?
That's how good she is. It's fucking like super super tight around her. It's really cool.
The kid gets to the gate and says, "Neo, I believe."
The worst line in this whole movie, man. Why? It's terrible.
You might as well have said, "In Jesus' name, amen," and blows open the gate. The hammer comes crashing through my pants. Crashing through the gate, and Morpheus yells at Link to burn it.
Dude, that is the coolest way to say blow the EMP, by the way. Link, burn it! It's fucking awesome.
The EMP blows, destroying all nearby sentinels. Locke confronts the crew and told them that EMP just blew out the rest of the defense systems. Locke orders his troops to fall back as we see another swarm of sentinels enter the dock.
Dude, Locke is such a dick, by the way, in this scene. He's the one, like, 30 seconds ago who was like, hey, get that gate open so we could get the ship in here and we could blow the EMP. And then once the plan actually happens, he's like, great, you guys fucked us. Like, why did you follow my directions?
Why did you do what I told you? No, you...
Exactly.
Ooh.
Why did you do what I told you to do? Are you fucking stupid? But I have a trivia.
I told you to jump off a bridge.
Trivia fact here: the ship referred to as the Hammer was actually named the Mjolnir after Thor's hammer. The hammer in the Norse legends always returns to its master, sparking lightning and thunder along the way. Like the hammer, the ship returned to its master, Zion, with its own lightning and thunder. I was like, oh shit, that's a really cool like symbolism right there. Yeah, I didn't even notice that.
That's sick as fuck. Yeah. I know they went over part of that trivia last time. They couldn't pronounce Mjolnir, so they just kept with hammer. But I didn't know that. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, that's dope.
Always return to its master. Locke seals the shaft with bombs, looks up at the sky, and says, "Your move."
Yeah, your move. Like, who are you talking to? Is he talking? He's definitely not talking to God, right? Like, do they believe in God over there? Or
he's talking to Neo.
He's talking to Neo, right? Even though he doesn't even believe in Neo.
He doesn't believe in Neo. No.
So who are you talking to? I don't know.
We finally see Neo and Trinity enter the Machine City. Neo tells Trinity to follow the power lines to the source. The machines send out their defenses, so Trinity takes them above the clouds where they see the sun and blue sky This is like the first and only time we ever see that.
Yeah.
We see the fucking sun.
Which doesn't make sense, because the Sentinels, they get their their solar power, right? Wouldn't they like want to go up there too to go get
I thought they
power?
just drew their power from like the organic like farming,
Yeah, I
like all
think
the people that they're farming.
I think they
Like,
resorted to that after they blacked out the skies. So
oh
yeah, I don't know if maybe they can't do solar anymore. I don't know.
yeah, then I don't think they run off solar anymore. Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
that
maybe
shit.
not. Yeah, that
Unless they
was
got giant fucking solar panels that just extend up.
that was the Mark One version. Now they probably yeah, now they've evolved. So maybe yeah.
Yeah, organic batteries. They fall and crash land, and Trinity has about 50 goddamn tubes stuck inside her, and she dies.
It kept, dude. More and more tubes every time. Like he reached down to like feel the tubes. There was like 20 more every time he like went further and further down. It's like Jesus Christ. Maybe just one would do, not fucking 80.
She's just like laying there, like yeah. I'm just gonna close my eyes here. This fucking sucks.
She's totally like, yeah. I mean, go ahead, man. I'm done. Yeah, don't even worry about me.
Yeah, I'm Swiss cheese. I'm good. I'm done. Fuck.
She's like, good thing you don't have your eyes, because you would be fucking mortified right now.
This is a fucking sight right here. Oh man. You always wish I had more holes. Well, anyways, Neo makes his way on foot. So she's dead. Neo makes his way on foot to the source, where he's confronted by a massive baby face.
Dude, why?
Dude,
Why would they make it a baby face? It's so ridiculous.
They just like maybe they're in like maybe the part of Earth where they went up to and where the city is Japan. I'm just thinking, and they do like ooh fucking baby face bullshit, you know? And they kept that going. They're like, oh, this is what they like.
At least make the voice like not so deep if you're gonna do baby voice or baby face.
Hey, you guys want to play? Neo tells the baby face that Smith has grown out of their control and will soon take over their machine city, and tells them he can beat him in exchange for peace between humans and machines.
And this is basically Neo is basically doing like old school like Trojan War tactics. Your best soldier against my best soldier, except I'm our best soldier.
Hector!
And your best soldier wants to kill you. So
yeah, so it's a win-win.
Yeah.
Wait, well. No, actually, you better hope I win.
Yeah, you better fucking hope I win. Yeah,
you better hope. In Zion, we see the machines about to attack the last defense of the humans when they stop and literally lay down. And Morpheus lays down his weapon. Like,
it's so ridiculous. Why have them like
fucking
stop?
trap, dude?
Yeah.
You've been fighting you this whole time, and they're just gonna stop all of a sudden. You don't think maybe it's a trap,
Dude, yeah, Morpheus doesn't even think for a second. He's just like, oh, here we go. And then fucking Locke is like, Morpheus, what the fuck are you doing, man? Are you fucking crazy? Are you out of your Vulcan mind?
Are you out of your fucking mind? He's out there like fucking crew, Morpheus, I will shoot you.
He's laying down his damn weapon.
He's getting the goddamn ball.
Crew!
Neo gets jacked into the Matrix, and it's fucking Hurricane Katrina in there, dude. It is raining. It is so goddamn biggest rainstorm of movie history. A perfect storm ain't got shit on this.
It is so goddamn wet out there. It's unbelievable.
Dude, I think A Perfect Storm is like one of the first movies I saw that I distinctly remember being like mature kind of, and then crying too. You know? Well, mature being like not like no, it was Saving Private Ryan actually.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. That and Black Hawk Down for me.
Black Hawk
rough,
Down, yeah.
dude. Jesus. When that pilot gets fucking like when he goes down, he's fucking trying to shoot him up. He's like looking at a picture of his kids. I'm like, oh fuck.
And then they go and fuck. He's trying to grab the picture.
Yeah, they fuck him up, dude.
Yeah.
So sad.
Dude, the guy comes in with the fucking butt of a gun and just smacks him first.
So sad. God damn that movie.
And then you got Ewan.
Yeah.
Dude,
Orlando Bloom. Tom Hardy.
Crew was in there too.
Crew.
Oh my god, that's right.
Tom Sizemore.
Holy shit. Dude, what a great cat. What a fucking star-studded
Josh Hartnett, yeah.
Man, beautiful. Anyways, A Perfect Storm and got shit on this scene. That was a fuck ton of rain.
Yeah.
Neo walks through the city, and we see Smith has turned everybody inside the Matrix into a Smith. Neo tells Smith, "This ends tonight," and our final showdown pops off.
Dude, this fucking
Neo,
fight sucks, man. It's supposed to be the biggest,
terrible.
baddest fight of the whole series, but it literally just turns into Zod versus Superman. Like nobody could even hurt each other. Like even the sunglasses, they're punching each other in the rain. The sunglasses are even indestructible. Like they can't even knock those off of each other. But I will say, fighting in the rain is always badass because like you could see like every strike cutting through the water, and then whenever they hit each other, the water like splashes everywhere.
It comes off. Yeah, I like that shit.
That makes it cool.
Yeah, that makes me hard. Neo has Neo beat and gives him the "I've seen this" line. He said, "I've seen this before. I'm standing right here, and I say, Hakuna Matata." No, that's not it.
I say every beginning has its end, Neo. It's actually the very first time he calls him Neo as well instead of Mr. Anderson.
That's right.
Yeah, because it's the Oracle talking. Yeah.
Yeah, and
he's like, "Why did I say that?
Why did I say that?" And because Neo starts to get up, and he was like, "Wait! I didn't say that right. Hold on. Lay back down. Let me say this again."
I also do like this little speech too, like as Neo's trying to get back up. He's like, "Why? Well, why fight, Mr. Anderson? Why? Is it for love? Why do you keep fighting?" Because I made a choice.
Because I made a choice, and he just no. I wish he did that. Neo lets Smith turn him into a Smith. But then Smith asks if it's all over. Well, Smith asks if it's all over, and then Neo Smith is like, he nods like, mm-hmm. And then he's just like, mm-mm. Mm-mm. And then he fucking explodes, causing all other Smiths to explode.
I like in the machine world too. You could see like the Neo there. He's like shaking, like the eye, like his eyes are like flashing with lights. It's cool, but I just don't understand what's happening.
Yeah. In the machine world, back in the machine world, the real world, the babyface says it is done. As they lay Neo's dead body down. He said, "Careful with him. He's a hero."
A little trivia fact here. The street corner where Neo and Smith fight in the crater is the same corner from which Neo made his phone call at the end of The Matrix, the first movie. The corner of Pitt, Hunter, and O'Connell Streets in Sydney, Australia. You could see the phone booth to the right when they hit the ground. So that's when he hangs up and then you hear the fucking "come on" and then and then he flies off. Yeah, same corner.
Come on. Yeah, I like that. In the Matrix, it's still raining, and we see the Oracle is back in her body. And the machines and Zion have stopped the fighting, and Morpheus and Niobe rip each other's clothes off and bang it out right there on the dock in front of Locke. And the whole time, just
make him watch.
Yeah,
let him learn.
Make him watch. He's just Morpheus is doing.
Yeah, he's like, "Come on, that's right,
Locke." In the Matrix again, we see the black cat from the first movie, and it appears. And it disappears, and we see Sati is also back. The Oracle and the Architect have a meeting, and they agree to peace for now.
Dude, the whole religious iconography was for sure cemented in that last meeting too. It was basically Oracle is God, and the Architect is the devil, and they just like, "Hey, let's have peace. This is the fate of mankind. We're good."
Yeah, we're cool for now, right? We're cool.
Yeah.
We're cool. All right, for now.
For now, we'll see.
Seraph and Sati meet up with the Oracle on a park bench, and all is good in the Matrix again.
Terrible ending. Such a anticlimactic ending, especially the end of that fight. I still do not understand why they even had to fight in the first place if Neo all he had to do was like give up and turn into a Smith. Like it could have just been over in 2 seconds, but they had to fight it out, doing 0 damage to each other. So
I know, right? Shit's finito. Fuck this movie. Dunzo.
One last trivia fact here. Keanu Reeves reportedly earned $15 million for this film, the equivalent of $400,000 for every minute of screen time that he was on. So that's pretty
15 million or 50?
I think it's 50 or 15 million. I don't
15.
know. Maybe I'm missing a 1 there. Maybe it's 115. I don't know. But
whoa, yeah, I would assume that it would be a lot because
400,000 every minute. Yeah, that definitely doesn't add up. he would pass that in the first 20 minutes of the movie.
Oh, dude, I can't imagine. Like, imagine just being part of that franchise, making that much money, and just making a shit movie. God damn it!
Let's go ahead and rank these, Miles. Where would you rank these?
It goes 1, 2, 3. It goes 1, 2, 3.
Absolutely 1, 2, 3. Now, what I'm hoping is with this new movie, it's definitely not going to beat number 1. I could already say that. There's no fucking way it's going to beat number 1. I'm hoping it's between 1 and 2, though. Like, if it's between 2 and 3, if it's even worse than 3, then I'm probably going to cry. But I hope it's at least between 1 and 2, man, because there's no way it could be worse than this movie. You said it. There's no goddamn way. Ain't no fucking way.
Ain't no fucking way. I don't know what I'm gonna do if it's really bad. Like, I'm gonna be so disappointed. But I'm not. I tend to not let critics' opinions or reviews stand in the way of me enjoying a movie.
That's true. 98% on Rotten Tomatoes for Spider-Man No Way Home. That's a hundo, baby. Come on. That should be 100% fresh right there. How dare they?
Yeah, whoever
98. Who the fuck
is getting? Yeah,
they must have not seen the other Spider-Mans. If it's a goddamn 98 for them, fucking idiots.
They must not know. They must not know who they're dealing with. Yeah. Like the generation, he must be old, like an old senator. It's
probably
not in touch with the times.
It's probably like Martin Scorsese or something. He's like, your Marvels and your Spider-Mans.
Marvels. Yeah, he's the one that said that, right? He was like, I don't like that shit. Fuck you, man. What have you had? You had The Irishman. Like,
fuck the Irishman. Fucking hated that goddamn movie.
That shit was kind of whack, dude. You're right.
That movie sucked. Get younger actors. That de-aging did not look good at all. Why not just get younger fucking actors?
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking up and coming mobster looking dudes.
Italians,
Italians that can fucking do a good job. Better job. De-aging is not you're not Disney, okay? Chill.
But I guess that is it. I already said all the trivia facts here. We've already ranked it. Definitely going to be last place. Hopefully going to stay in last place. Hopefully this next movie does not disappoint. But yeah, out now, Matrix Resurrections. Go watch it, HBO Max or in movie theaters. And we're gonna watch it. We don't know we're gonna review it yet. We got the holidays coming up. We got Christmas and New Year coming up. So we'll see. I don't even know what we're gonna do for the next series yet, Miles. We're gonna have to talk about that on the next podcast. That could be our side podcast. We could talk about what to review next. But Miles, give them the plugs of where they could find us, and we are out of here for today.
Pornhub.com/sortainteresting. No. YouTube.com sortainteresting.com.
Verified profile. Yeah.
Verified.
Pornhub.
Sortainteresting.com. That's where you can find this podcast, the entire series that so far 1, 2, and 3 now, as well as Resurrections. When we get around to it, we'll get around to it. It's the holidays. Give us a break, okay? Patreon.com/sortainteresting. All our links are on the website itself, but if you go there, donate starting at the $1 level, you can get some extra content. Once we start getting the ball rolling on that, we'll get extra content. But we got to have a ball to get it rolling first, okay? We don't have a ball at this point. We need a ball. Ball is your money. And youtube.com/sortainteresting. We got our own URL. Go there. We're just past 300 subscribers.
301 right now.
And so 301. Way up. I love it. Thank you, India. Thank you, Sati.
Thank you. And have a happy holiday, everybody. Merry Christmas. Hope you're staying safe. Happy New Year.